some shit. I'm trying to think. What else? You want to talk about Glue Lady?
Gorilla Glue girl.
Gorilla
GGG.
Glue.
All right, I'm gonna let Wilson start smiling, so I'm gonna let him go first.
Oh no, no, you can start it off, G.
I don't really know. I just don't understand the foolishness.
All right, so yeah, I'll start it off.
Okay, cool. Well, I understand the foolishness. He done pull up his chest and all. Oh, let me tell you, y'all having.
As a man who's been in a couple of relationships, not a lot, just a couple, a few. Like I've dealt with women who use the product that she mistaken as, it's like, I think they call it gorilla snot, if I'm not mistaken. It's like glue in the word. So like I've seen the product firsthand, and me as a man, like say if I need something, like as a man, I know like that's not a hair product, or I'll be able to separate like a feminine hair product versus a household product, you feel me? And it was stupid on her part to even do that. And like for people giving her sympathy, but and I read that somewhere, like she grown as hell, she like 40 years old. Like reading is fundamental. Like it was a stupid mistake on her part. Why are we showing sympathy to somebody for doing something stupid? Like granted, like a mistake is a mistake, but don't be out here like giving her like over sympathizing for, like when it was like a stupid mistake on her part. Like it's stupidity, man. And like I just don't agree with like the other shit that like people giving her, like people started to go fund me for and all that shit. Like I mean, that's just personally how I feel about this shit. What about y'all? How y'all feel?
I think that whole situation like require like a deeper look into like what type of person that is, because it leaves so much stuff to be asked. So I'm just curious, like, because if you know anything about Gorilla Glue, you didn't buy that anywhere near in the hair care product. So I'm just curious, like, how, you know what I'm saying? You know, like, what was the situation? Like, I'm assuming she bought them. Assume she bought it. You know what I'm saying? How did that end up in your hair care products? You know what I'm saying? Like, just for how I organize my house and things like that. My bad. I'm gonna say apartment for podcast purposes, but how I organize my apartment. My hair care product and my utilities, such as glue, are nowhere in the same area, and I do not live in a big apartment anyway. So, at what point do she put those in the same area? Like she was like, "Fuck it, I just washed my hair," and then she went towards, you know what I'm saying? Because both of them were alarming, you know what I'm saying? Or did she go outside, you know what I'm saying, in her utility drawer or whatever you want to go, away from the shower and put it on there, you know what I'm saying? So that's already a question for me. I'm just curious, like, you know, why the fuck you did that, you know, in the first place. I also didn't like, if you watch the video, how she was acting like she was telling us a cautionary tale. Like, I'm pretty sure everybody know that, like, never use Gorilla Glue because look at my hair. And I was like, everybody know that shit. Like, you the only person, you know what I'm saying? Like, next you can make a video and be like, hey, don't burn yourself because that shit hurt. Like, we know that shit. There's no reason, like, she act like she spitting facts, you know what I'm saying? Only thing she meant like a dude with a deep voice in the background, like facts, you know what I'm saying? And then she switched shit like you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, you know, what is the thing with that? And I'm gonna let Bellamy go next, and then we're gonna talk about how she talking about suing.
Well, like, I see this is like a segment for us, call it like Fool of the Week. You know what I'm saying? Because this is some foolishness shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't believe we even talking about this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is wild. Like, you really put Gorilla Glue in your hair, man? Like, I mean, obviously it worked for like a month, or it worked for a while until she just got tired of it. You know what I mean? Months. Yeah, months. My bad. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like she knew what the hell she was doing, man. She knew what she was doing.
Shit was
and
go ahead.
She even got Gorilla Glue Twitter page to damn talk about it. Like, I know we ain't got to say this, but don't put Gorilla Glue in your hair. Like, that's crazy. Like, you got attention. You know what I'm saying? I can only imagine if we was back in the day and we didn't have all the social media stuff. Like, how would she get Gorilla Glue attention then, or how would she got a GoFundMe page then? You know what I mean? Like, damn, this world, man, is changing so much, and like just looking at everything. Maybe this stuff did happen back in the day. Maybe we don't know. You know what I mean? Just maybe nobody could, tell on it. But
I think. Oh, go ahead.
This is something really foolish and stupid, man. Like, the world, man.
I'm gonna say that I think stuff like that did happen back in the day, but I think we had enough common sense to not try to let people know some dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? I think we don't. I think as a society, we need to stop people from doing shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like we trying to make that like the new norm. You know what I'm saying? And now people feel like it's okay, and then she probably even getting money off that shit. And then I know, if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong, but like a black surgeon volunteered to do the surgery and this and that and third. But then she was talking about, oh, I think it was like day something, I don't know. And she was like, oh, it's time to start thinking about soon. And then what scares me is because she might win the case, because I don't know exactly. I'm not a lawyer in any way, shape, or form, but just the way laws are set up, if you don't have certain kind of warnings, which I'm pretty sure it did, but even
No, it didn't have that warning for it here.
but it's, I don't know. I don't got to thank Gorilla Glue. Probably should have bought some for this episode. But yeah, just like stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Just to be able to read. But usually it's they obviously keep out of away from kids and this and that and third. But if it don't have that specific warning, you might actually, she might actually win the fucking case. And I'm like, fuck. But you know what I'm saying? Or maybe that's just all a stunt for her to have won the case. You know what I'm saying? What humans can do never surprise me. So she probably felt like, hey, I'm about to get some money. I saw it on the warning, bet, you know what I'm saying? Just like when I worked at a grocery store, we was taught to always put like a wet floor sign down as fast as possible, just because people would like, oh shit, the floor wet and no signing down, we about to sue, you know what I'm saying?
Real
So
shit.
she probably got a lawyer friend who was like, hell yeah, but we about to get money. You know what I'm saying? Read that label twice. He said, do you think I got a case? And he said, hell yeah. And she probably, nah, shit.
You think I got a case?
Hey, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? So I know.
Real deal.
Over to anybody else? Y'all want to change subject? Because y'all already know what next is.